Okay, that is there. So, hope we had a good day and how was service for those that attended churches today. And it's going to be a very brief section because we just have one aspect of the training to cover, which is the Jarino theme, and then what is required from us. And the pairing list is out. You have already shared it in the group. You'll be seeing your schools and your partner. And for the private schools, you'll be seeing the details of people you have to follow up with already. So for the government schools, there's no detail of someone to follow up immediately right now with. So we are just going to prepare our slides, right? So I'm going to share my screen immediately and let's just run through today's section. For those that will be joining us late or not joining us at all, the recording will be available for them to go through later on. Please confirm if you can see. Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, you can see your screen.
All right, thank you, thank you. So let's present the okay. All right, day three, and we're talking about AI career paths in the future. So basically at
I,
the
I
end
can't
of
see your screen from my end.
uh is any other person facing that
Okay,
or is it only me?
okay, I can see it now.
Okay, all right. Let me continue then. All right, as I was saying, right? Uh at the end of the session, you're basically going to just open your eyes on career paths that are available in the AI. And this I would have to define by in three sections actually: people that use AI, people that guide the way AI is to be used, and people that build the AI system. So that is how these career paths are being divided. So let's go into it immediately. So, what is the importance of this AI career helping them to understand the future of work? Like this slide here would be made available. I don't know why people are just joining now, and I have to be doing back and forth in accepting them. Let me know if I can mm, give that part to someone else. I don't think I can. Mm, I don't know. I don't know if that works. If that works from your end, volunteer coordinator, you can accept them when they're joining. So I do focus on the training only. Right?
Yeah, I've accepted
Going
from my end.
okay, okay, thank you. Okay. Um why is this not moving anymore? Apologies for the technical issues. I don't know why that's not moving and really don't know. Let me stop sharing and share again. Can you accept somebody from your end? Have you tried that?
I've
Is it
not
working?
received any. I've not received
Okay, you
anything
don't,
like that.
you, okay, I'm not getting the notification. So at this point,
So it's only if there is
anybody
request.
joining in next would have to stay outside. and watch the recording later because this is taking us back and forth and I really don't like it. Let me share my screen again. So can you see my screen, please?
Yes.
Okay. Can I get confirmation from someone else? All right. Thanks. Thanks. All right. The last part of the training, as I said, for those just joining, is basically to let them know the career paths in AI, and the importance of it is just to let them understand the future of work, right? And coming to it, this career path in AI is basically divided into three. We have people that build AI, people that use AI, people that make sure that AI is being used properly, right? Then we'll talk about how it affects few feeds and go ahead to end this section. We'll share the slide also in the group when I'm done, and we'll make sure that we have the recordings uploaded for people joining us late to go through it. So that being said, the core AI career paths, which this category fell under people that are building AI, right? And it's not everybody that is to be in this field, right? It's not everybody that is to be here, the core people building AI. So that's where we have AI engineer, machine learning engineers, data scientists, robotic engineer. These are the people building the AI. And for you to be in this field, you should let them know that it's kind of like being in the engineering field, the maths, the coding, the all those stuff, right? So that's for the career path as regard AI industry, the core career path, the key career path for those building AI. The next one is people using AI, right? So yeah, different areas of jobs require the use of AI in product, in design, and in business role. Then we have AI product manager, we have AI product designer, we have UX designer designing AI products, we have AI business analyst, AI consultant. There is a whole lot of this, right? So you can add more to this, but there is a whole lot of rules that is dependent. These people, they don't really, they try have to learn how to code, but they can do these rules related to AI, right? This one is people using AI. Remember, the first one is the core AI rules, people that build the AI. The second one is people using AI. Then people using AI still lingers to the creative and the media career, where we have the creative technologists, we have the AI content creators. They are everywhere now. Where you see this video telling stories, then animated with AI and all that stuff. I have AI video and audio producers. We have digital artists using AI. Like there's a whole lot of them, right? These are you can just build your career and say, I want to be an AI content creator, and you don't put your face out there, and your career is like AI content. That's what you're putting out there. AI generated content. That's what you're putting out there, and to be a career, because content creator creating now is a career for a lot of people. So yeah, then coming to the people that make sure that AI is being used, majorly here, you would see the lawyers, you will see the researchers, the research guys, you will see the core the core guys that do the ethics kind of thing, compliance. So this is the field someone can choose to build a career on. For instance, I'm an AI ethicist, right? I'm into the AI governance space. So I fell into here, making sure that AI are built for impact, making sure that building AI followed some rules that it's not harmful to human, right? Fair, equitable judgment, no bias, and everything. So we have AI ethics specialist, AI policy analyst, AI governance and risks analyst, AI compliance officer. All these things are roles that someone can just choose and say, oh, I want to do this. And one thing about switching into, because this might be relevant for some of us here, right? One thing I would say about switching into these roles as an individual is that it does not really take so much. When I mean it does not really take so much is that, unlike, oh, you want to be a doctor, for instance, and you would have to go and study 7 or 8 years in the uni, do your whatever they do, then do your swearing in, blah 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 blah, before you be licensed to be a doctor. Because AI is a new field. Let's say in the next 5 to 6 years, it's more difficult to enter these eras, right? Because you would have to maybe start studying them in school. You will see courses, AI ethics, right? The way you see courses like economics, accountancy, and all that stuff. Then you have to end the degree to to become part. But at this phase now, any AI related role that you would want to be in, it won't take you much. Just give yourself like 1 year, you would get into it. Let's say you are already a dev guy, you're a developer, and you want to switch into an AI developer. It doesn't take, just take few courses, do some projects, and yeah, you're there. Because right now the window to enter any AI career is very short. This thing I'm saying, I'm not saying it for the kids now. I'm saying it to us, right? So, okay, I would use my journey for as an instance, right? I'm an economist by graduate. Like I graduated, um I studied economics. That's that. Let's just say I studied economics. So when I was doing my internship, I came across like AI. We had a consultant, which is like our AI consultant that was based in UK for my company, and he just kind of put us through trainings as interns, and that was how I started finding interest with AI ethics. I started taking courses. From courses, I started applying for summer international schools on AI ethics. I got in. I did Pan African Center of AI. That I am certified as an AI ethics, and that took 8 to 9 months, right? And I'm practicing currently. So why am I saying this? It did not take me 4 years in the uni. It did not take me writing jam and getting admission. Why? Because it's a new phase, right? It's a new thing, and people like jumping into it is easier now. Like it's like the train is at one point, you can just buy your ticket and go inside. But if the train start running, you have to run to catch up with the train. So in the next 5 to 10 years, to become any of this will take more time. Currently, I'm writing an exam to be in the association of European AI ethics, right? I'm studying for my exam and all that. So it is easier now. But then, right, it will be more harder because you'd have to show that, oh, I studied AI ethics in school, studied AI policy, whatever in school. So that's what I'm trying to say. And that same thing goes for anybody doing anything they are doing, right? Just find a way to integrate AI in whatever you're doing currently. You're a data analyst, try to integrate AI in whatever you're doing, because if you don't now, it'll be so difficult going forward that you'll be left behind. And people that will take your job are not, it's not AI per se, but people that use AI. So we break down the three aspects of the roles in AI: people that build AI themselves, people that adopt and use AI in their current role, and people that make sure that AI is following a role like governance, politics, the research guys, and all that. Now, AI in medicine and healthcare. Why did I put AI in medicine and AI in law? Right, these two things specifically is that people in secondary school is common, even when we were there, right? It's a pretty common that if you ask them what they want to be in the future, they probably will tell you they want to be a doctor, they want to be a lawyer. Like that's the most prominent thing we hear from them, right? So how is AI helping in the medicine and the healthcare sector, right? Is helping in these four different ways: help to diagnose sicknesses, analyze what sickness is all about, innovate healthcare, and collaborate. So also made them to understand that AI is not the one telling somebody, oh, you are sick. No, it is now left to human. So human literally collaborate with AI to bring out all these things, to use it to make life easier. For instance, I don't know if it was here or that I mentioned that there is an AI currently that can dictate if cancer is in your cell 3 years before you even start developing, right? This is something that humans, we can't really get that. It has to start growing the lumps and everything before it can be dictated. I'm not in the medical field, but I'm just saying based on my knowledge, right? But right now, 3 years and before it even starts developing, the AI knows about it. So AI can be used in this form also. Um, I don't know what happened. Can you still hear me, please? Confirm if you can still hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, all right. Thank you so much because this admitting people and all that made things a bit harder for me. Um, Then AI in law and governance, mostly people that are lawyer, right? People that are lawyers are in the into the law space. They are going into mostly into AI governance and policy, right? So, what did AI? How can AI help in this field? It can help with legal research, contract analysis, case prediction, and effective boost. But it is not the judge. It is not the judge that will decide because he does not have any emotion. He does not understand some things, right? Even though that I for my end, it's my bias, right? I'm accepting it before I even say it is my bias. I believe that court does not work with emotion, right? They don't even want to believe if the way he's looking, like he's looking, the way this lady is crying, he's the one that did it. Court does not look at that. They look at evidence that you can show. And that being said, but AI is not here to come and be judging based on that. They just help to make our legal practices easier than it is. So that's for that. AI for education. Yeah, this is important because you would also maybe be telling them how best to use AI to study, because some of them, if they give them an assignment, they can just go to ChatGPT, paste whatever ChatGPT gives to them, they write, and they'll soon enter uni and they'll follow that way before you know it, they'll graduate. But AI in education can help them with personalized learning. For instance, the guy likes football very well, and then the topic is photosynthesis, and the person doesn't understand photosynthesis. Can tell ChatGPT using football analysis, explain photosynthesis to me, because he's using that something familiar. Oh, he talks about coach, he talks about so a player, the 11th person, the fifth person, the goalkeeper, and all that stuff to explain terminologies that might definitely be hard. And then when they understand it in simple context, they can now relate it to the broader context. I don't know if this makes sense. So you tell them how best to use AI to study, like personalize their learning. Put it. You can even tell AI to explain this in your dialect. Like, yeah, church meet, you can tell it, okay, explain this for me in Yoruba. You put it in a way where you just like to be speaking with foreign intonation, but shy to be speaking Yoruba for you, to be speaking broken for you. So all these kind of things, AI in education could help. It could also help teachers to better support their students, assessment assistance, and content creation, right? Creating educational content as well. When I say educational content, I want to draw us back. You've seen these videos of maybe a stomach talking, don't do this to me, or tomato in the fridge saying, don't do this to me, don't put me in the fridge. You see the egg, don't put me too long. These are educational content, right? If a doctor should come and sit down, they say it's boring, right? But right now, you can learn all those things without even knowing you're learning them, because you're fun. Oh, surprise, Onions is talking. Oh, surprise, this is it. Oh, you don't want to cry, put me in the water before you cut me. Da, 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 da. I don't know if you have seen that body part kind of fruits kind of talking, right? That's educational content in a more relatable way, right? So you can also tell them that they can learn in that way. AI in business application, mostly when I was preparing this, I wanted to limit it mostly to what the students will have to learn. But on the second thought, I'm like, okay, ah, we as volunteers, we need to go home with something. And I'm like, okay, let me just make it broad and say something that may benefit us as well, in as much as we are going to teach the students, which is why I added these things. I don't think all of them are important for the student. You pick, you can just like mention the roles, da, 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 what do you want to be in the future? You can use AI to da, 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 da. But this section basically is going to help us. We'll soon be done with NIC and we'll be at the job market. Some of us want to work remotely, internationally, locally, and all that stuff. And as I mentioned earlier, I think I was having a conversation with my friend yesterday night, and I mentioned to her that the time is coming, not no, it's here, right? Maybe it's not very prominent in Africa yet, where the very first letter, the very first sentence you will see in a job application is you must be AI literate. Before now, it used to be you must know how to use Microsoft Suite, like Excel, Docs, and all that stuff. But before like the very first thing is that you must be AI literate. You must know how to use these certain tools before you even be considered for employment. So it's important that we ourselves we adopt also AI in a more responsible way as well. AI in business application, marketing automation, financial insight, customer insight, and entrepreneurial support. The edge with everything now is that information before information used to be gatekeeping. People are gatekeeping information about a lot of things, but right now nobody is gatekeeping every information. You have ChatGPT, you have Claude, you have Gemini, you have a lot of the nobody is gatekeeping any information to you, right? So you would know how to, based on businesses, when you're about to start business, analyze your customer base. How do they behave? You don't need to have customer that you test and run and know, okay, does it work, does it not work? Based on people that run similar businesses, not even in Nigeria or in the world or even in Silicon Valley, you can be able to understand the pattern that these people work with and integrate it early in your business, and don't have to struggle with that, and don't have your customer leave you because they do not get that. You get that's everything that AI is here for us. Entrepreneurial support as regard productivity, helping us analyze our thoughts better and everything. So there was something I was also talking to my friend about that yesterday night, and I mentioned AI is built to be supportive, but you have the power to go and change that setting. In ChatGPT, right? There is a place you can change the setting of how AI responds to you. These people is building these tools and they are business owner. They want you to remain here. They want you to use these tools. Hence why they can't build it in a way that it will tell you your idea is nonsense. It will start cursing you, telling you harsh words. If that's the case, you will not use it again. And they want customer base. So the early programming is that it is supportive to the user. So it is you that will go change that switching, right? So that AI is not supportive to you, but can be whatever you want it to be for you. For instance, I was using myself for as an example. My AI setting, like first or like I was talking about, like I made it to understand that I'm a Christian, and whatever you're giving to me, you should come in the lenses of the belief that Jesus Christ died. That's one of my super prompts, right? So I can just come to AI and I'm like, oh, I'm tired, and the responses will be like Bible verses and all that. So because my initial prompt, I didn't say anything about we are discussing Bible. But my initial prompt, I mean my super prompt has already told it that okay, this person is a Christian and whatever is coming to this person should be structured in this way. That's a clear example. So you're the one to go back and go and change that supportive setting for it to favor you the way you want it to, and not only supporting you in things, right? You can set it as okay, be my mentor, be my business mentor. I'm starting this business and da da da. Whenever you bring something that you don't make sense, it will bash you, give you example of people that tried it that way and failed, and give you example of people that are trying it this way and do you get? So it's all left for you. So all these things I'm saying, basically, I said it's not for the student, it's for ourselves. So the key message for the student now is that volunteers should emphasize that AI will not replace people, but rather those who understand AI will have a competitive edge, making thinking skill essential for future careers. These draw them back to the first thing you must have taught them, which is about don't allow AI take your creativity, right? So you make them understand that your thinking, that's your biggest asset. Your creativity is your biggest asset in years to come. So don't allow AI make you dumb. Don't allow AI make you stupid. But at the same time, you should adopt AI and know how to use it responsibly. Now, the skills that matters, the important skills you should emphasize for them to pay attention to: critical thinking, problem solving. Not whenever anything come up, sit down and think about it first before you jump into any AI tools you use. Creativity, digital literacy. digital literacy here could also cover about knowing how to use these tools, then ethical judgment about you being able to protect your data, which is what we talked about the other time, being able to protect your data. I think the example that Joshua gave that they really, really resonate with me. For instance, you share your address, your work address to AI, your home address to AI, and someone in the other end came to AI and said, just give me a mock-up uh, address of somewhere in so place. Let me use for this fraud activity. Blah, blah, blah. The person want to use it for evil stuff, right? And then your address, because you fed it there, someone else have access to your address, and then they will just come to your house and be like, this address was what was here. It was used. Do you get the same thing with your password? The same thing with other things that are sensitive, right? Now, positioning for success for the young ones. Prepare your young minds for AI career. Staying curious and learning fundamentally enable young people to build essential skill, emphasizing responsible AI usage. Keyword is responsible, ensuring they engage thoughtfully with technology for a brighter future. So that is the position the student should be at when you're done. So training recap. Over these past 3 days, we have talked about AI foundation fundamentals, where we talk about what AI really is, what it is not, how to use it, ethical use it, hand-on experience, which are the practical we did. And I believe by now we must have practiced the practical because the slide has been on for us. And again, today we talked about the future career opportunities that are here. And this is what you are to cover. Sincerely, if these things, all these things is looking like long or whatever, you can cover this in an hour 30 minutes for the kids. Yeah, I believe you can cover it for an hour 30 minutes for the kids. But if you're down like you all this stuff, you can go 2 hours, but the max is 3 hours. Don't exceed 3 hours, please. So you just talk about the fundamental, talk about the ethics, what to protect based on the slide that have been shared. You show them the the practical, and then talk about the future career goals, and then you're done. So expectation. So volunteers are encouraged to represent AI responsibly. Don't go there and tell them AI. Don't present AI in a way that it makes them lazy. You make them feel like they have seen a soft spot that will help their life, that they don't have to struggle again. Responsibility is the word. Responsible use of AI is the word. Ensuring students understand its ethical use while emphasizing the importance of human intelligence. Human intelligence. There is in the jotters we are producing at the back, there is something we put Tech AI pledge, and that keep repeating like AI is a tool. Da 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 da. You will make them repeat that, right? You make them talk about it. So it will be like the pledge of Tech. Oh, AI is a tool. I prioritize my thinking towards AI. You guys should get to see it, right? I don't have everything in my head, but it's like a more like something they can hold on to if they repeat it over and over and over again, right? So the class demo, there are 4 things that you're showing them in class demo: game with Canva, website, their school website. Let's stick to you're building a website for their school. They should tell you everything about their school, their color and everything. You work with that to build a school website for the school, video and image with Flow AI. And you can explore. You're the teacher here. If you want to use another tool for your video and image, just make it like snappy. You get all right. I would advise that in any of this, in this thing, you might have had the one you practice with and show them first. Then you can explain what you've done, and then you guys will now do this ones, the practical together, because they have understood based on your own what you have done. Let's say, okay, you've created a game before, right? You've created a website before, maybe for yourself or whatever. You've created a video and an image before. You've created a different song before. Then that day you now show them the one you've made and how you do it, and then tell them, okay, let's do for your school, or let's do for you. For the song is best known to you. It could be, oh yeah, recite your school anthem. Let's put it here. Let's see how AI will sing it. Or let's talk about what did you like about your school, or their favorite teacher, or their principal. Just in related to their school, right? that's the end of what I would want us learn about currently, and I will just rush in now to tell us what to note. People joining now, you guys are very, very little. I don't know why accepting this guy is proving hard, but let me continue. People joining now, you guys joining very late. So you just have to watch the recordings or something. So note that the slide you already have your pairs. Private school, immediately you have somebody that you are contacting. You are the one that would address which day you're coming. Just have conversation with the person. Okay, which day you're coming? Have you tested your projector? Is it working? When last did you guys use it? Right? All those, make sure that everything is working well. Anything you will need from the school, just conversation with the you have to work on your slide and submit your slide on or before Tuesday, on or before Wednesday. Sorry, I don't know this happened. On or before Wednesday. And how you do it is, if you prepare it, you can download and share with me and Mr. Joshua. Approve if your slide is okay. You can choose to do your training next week. You can choose to do it second week. You can choose to do it third week. Joshua do it this February. But the thing is, you should do it when it's convenient for both you and the school. Don't say I'm going next week and boom, you call them next week, and next week is their what's it called? Oh my god. What just happened? Can you see the network? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is becoming more difficult than I think. It's waiting could be this one now. Which okay. Hi everyone. Can you still hear me? I
Yes,
guess
we
I
can.
lost. Okay, I lost us for a while. I don't know where I did that. Can you tell me where that is? Because I don't know what's wrong with my network. I've lost you guys again. Oh my god. This has to be.
We can hear you. I don't think there's a loss in network. Can hear you.
You can hear me. I'm telling you, I say right now on the slide aspect. So I was telling us that we have to prepare a slide and submit on or before Wednesday. Call your school call your school and schedule a day that work for everybody, for the school and for yourself and for your partner. So your partner is already with you. The numbers are there for private school. For government school. You hold on for now, right? We are working on that. And private school, sincerely, for our own, because me, I'm training in private school too, a government school too. For government school, ours isn't going to be like as stressful as private school that we have to go to the school one after the other. Immediately the order has been released from their headquarter district, it comes to the school directly, and we get the contact person, call and schedule and come in. So the schools, our team,
Mhm. So,
Big apology for that. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you.
Ah, good. This network thing, I really don't know what's happening. My network was strong all this while, and it's now that it's flattening up. So I will share the slide with us, and I'll just open up now for questions. If you have any question, please ask. There is one person for a government school, I think Dauphin High School. You're yet to get a partner. Don't worry, don't worry. Just go ahead and prepare your slide. I know you are here. I don't want to mention your name, but I know you are here. But every other person, you have your partner already. You just make sure you prepare your slide. You have like Wednesday is the latest that we should approve your slide. And your as your slides are coming in, we are approving it immediately. You have to contact your contact person immediately in the schools. Some of the schools, most of the schools have two contact person. Some have just one contact person, right? But just call them. Oh, I'm from Teenstech. We visited your school earlier. Um, I called to confirm which day would be suitable for your school for us to have this training for you. Da, 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 da. I suggest bring out your suggestion. That, or you can even start with, is Thursday fine? Start with that. Like put your suggestion ahead of. They'll give you the timing. They can say afternoon time. They can say evening time. If you look at the list to the end, right, you will see that some of them projector, yes, yes, some no. If your school projector issue is no, please reach out. Let's see how we are hiring and we are getting that done. Ask them about power supply. Ask them, do they have all the things that you need? Like just have conversation with them, and anything you need, just reach out back to us. If they say, okay, well, we have a generator, we don't have fuel, let us know, right? Anything at all that they will say they don't have, just let us know, and we'll work on it fast so that you deliver and be free, because you're only free when you deliver. You have 3 weeks, this week, next week, and next upper week to deliver. For the government schools, before, the proposition was after the central day. That was when we would do desktop installation. Everybody training the government school, just know that you have an extra work because you have to be in your school the day we are installing the desktop for the school, right? And other stuff. And even got private school also, even the day we are donating the books to their library and making the AI safety posters and installing the tools in their desktop for the school, for schools that already have laptops and all that. You ask them that when you arrive there. Okay, we want to install some tools in your laptop and make sure it's working for students to practice with. Is that open? That would happen first week of March. Then second week of March is the central day, and we are ending with that. So that being said, does anybody have any question? I'm not as good as Mr. Joshua, so I expect questions in my own section, please. Does anyone have
Hi.
any question? Okay, hi, I can hear you.
Yeah, thanks for the meeting session. So, one of the volunteers reached out to me that the day that uh, the school that is going to attend, like Mathis, that is on Monday, and it won't be available on Monday.
Okay.
So, how are those kind of people that fall in that category? What are the things that?
Oh, he already called them and they said Monday.
No, like the way we fix it, there are some schools that they already put it there. Let's say
That is
23rd.
okay. That
23rd
is
now.
yeah, that is flexible to change. Yeah, that is change. Just have conversation with them first. That is not
With the
any date
school,
that is there. Yes, any date that is there is not like static, right? If they say, do you get, it's not static, but maybe during our conversation, they just said they would prefer. I made them understand that the day they are coming is based on the core members. Like that's one thing. As I'm visiting the principals, I let them know that the days that we are coming is left to the core member assigned to the school. So you have that power. So it's how you use it. If you just there's how you make it now, they will be like, no, come this day because you have given them that leeway. But you can start with, okay, this is the day we are coming. Does that work? If it does not work, then you can try to, okay, for instance, there's this school, um, and make care, something like that. They were telling me the fact that the day, because I was like, Thursday is fine. I was like, Thursdays they have inter-house sports. and the students leave early to go for inter-house sports, and when they come back in the afternoon, that will not be a good time to learn. You understand their perspective of why that day you suggest is not working, and then you can now adjust. And just to say that this thing doesn't have to take your full day, right? It doesn't have to take your, you can finish and be going to your office if 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 that works. It doesn't have to take your full day. We are praying that every school fixes theirs in the morning. By 8 you're there, 9 you start your training, by 11, 12 you're done, and you go, you do whatever, every other thing you want to do for the day, right? But just know that this is a sacrifice. Like, that day you're coming out to train, this is a sacrifice. And whatever cost it to take you to deliver your training, as regarding you getting to the school, the fuel I mentioned earlier, or whatever, you keep that cost in mind, because you're going to like reimburse you on that. As I mentioned earlier, we are looking at knowing if you can add lunch to that also for everybody, but it's something that have not been like decided on. But whatever costs like to take you to get to your school, right, to deliver and to get back to your house, you keep that in mind. We are going to cover that. So any other question, please?
Yeah, another question is about those that they are going to the public schools. There's
Okay.
nothing to contact for now. How are they going to know? And it's another week already, first week.
Yeah. Yes, I
So how will they
mentioned.
contact?
Okay, I mentioned that already, right? I was saying that for those going to private school, public school, just focus on creating your slide, create your slide and share with us, right? By this week, right? I finished speaking with my LGI as at this evening, as regards them giving the authority to the board, because one thing about public school, we will not do anything in public school if it does not come from the district authority. It's not like you can walk in the way we walk in private schools. So what will happen is they have to give the order from their district, and when they give the order, the number of the principals are with me, right? The number of the principals are with me. I can't call them or send the numbers to us now because of the fact that the orders has not been given. Maybe they get the orders that, oh, allow this set of people to come and train. You just call them. That one, government school is the most easiest. You can just insist on the day you want. They will shall make the people available to you. Do you understand? So I feel like somehow, people training private government schools are more in it. Just that you would have to give us extra day on the day they are installing desktop in your own school. Does that answer the question?
Yes, yes, it's fine. Yeah. I think there's another question in the chat box from
Okay,
Tia.
let me check that. No, no. For the slide,
Questions
right?
are dropped.
The training is for you to it's like, okay, understand this concept and deliver it the best way you can deliver it. You can use the slides. I'll share the slide I use now as a guide in building your own slide. But that doesn't mean you should copy and paste what is there. Just put it in a way you can explain, right? But the order of context would be fundamental understanding of AI, ethical use, practical, and future career. That's just the order of how it's going to be. We've said the practical you will do, we've given you 4 types of practical you will do with your student. So that's not a problem. Yes, dressing code, your NYC clothes. Yeah, you're going to dress on your NYC clothes. That's what you do use for the training. But maybe the central day will just wear t-shirts and maybe jeans, just be free. But for the trainings, I would have to do our NYC clothes. Ezekiel, your hand is up.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, dear.
So basically, my question is that, so which means, are we still doing the general one, like this training that we have to come together, the one you spoke about, that we have to come together, like bring those aids to the to certain event center. Are we still
Ye-
doing that?
yes, that one is 9th March. It's still
Ninth.
happening. Yes,
Okay, so
don't
that,
forget you are choosing your 5 students and the
all
one
right.
student that would represent in this thing, right? So the
Okay.
topics and the a mode of presentation for the student will be shared with the volunteers, right? You choose that. Please, volunteer coordinator, take notes so that we can develop that within this week and share it. So you pick one person that is representing the school, and you pick 4 more people that is joining to attend. Get their names. You can write their names in 2 papers, submit one to the school to tell them this is the people that is coming, and submit one with us. We are using it to do their like ID card that they will put in their neck that day as they are coming. So this one is not like, oh, you pick this one and this person is not the principal's son and they change the person. If they come there, their name is not there, they are going back, right? And we're looking at also knowing if you can make every of these school, except one school is in Ikoyi, every of these school is in Lagos Island. And when I say Lagos Island, don't look at Lekki, VI, no, Lagos Island LG, like within this marina, like around that area. It's just if you the schools are stuff in one area, say Sura, all those areas is just one area because I am not supposed to move past my local government. It's only one that is in Ikoyi, and why that school is included is because of a EY partnership policy, which is why the school has to be there. But aside that, every other school is within the same area, and the address has been there. If you don't know how to get there, you have your contact person. You will call them and get to know how to get there from wherever you're coming from.
Thank you.
Okay, for the dressing, the reason why we are sticking to this is that all the pictures and videos that will be made will be sent to NYSC, right? So we have to stick to that. On the day of the main event, you're not doing any official thing. Me, I have to even be on 7/7 that day safe. But like you have to, you are free to dress anyhow. So if you're coming from the office to do the training, you might have to just have your NYC clothes in your bag, or when you're done in the office, wear it, or maybe have your work clothes in your bag. When you're done training, change up and then go to the office. Please, that's the sacrifice we have to make. A job, I beg. So does that answer your question, Ikesin? All right. Does anyone have any question? Does anyone have any other question, please?
You go wear the bottle.
No. You don't have to wear. No, you don't have to wear boots. You can wear your white canvas. Now, me go.
Are you sure?
No, you have to. You just wear your white canvas. Just make sure you are on your ID card. You must be on your ID card and your cap. Your white and your this stocking. Like you know how they do it now. Stocking. You can wear your white canvas. Wear your ID card, cap, and stocking is very important.
So, must it be the crested vest?
No. You don't have to wear your crested vest. No, you don't have to. If you want to, good, but you don't have to. It's not like compulsory. But cap, ID card, and stocking in is very important, please.
Okay. Another question I don't know. Maybe you have mentioned it and I missed.
Hello? Hello?
It seems you have network issue.
Are we really creating? Hello? Please, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What did you say? Oh my God. Can you type your question? It seems your network is bad. Because we have 5 more minutes. I don't want to hold us here.
Okay, so regarding the slide creation, are we all creating slides individually or we're supposed to collaborate with our partners? I'm not sure if that was mentioned or I missed it in the course of network problem.
Oh, you create with your partner. It's with your partner.
Okay, thank you.
You get yes. Don't create individually. Then we'll be having to slide for 2 team. No, now just create your partner. Remember what I said. The first page of every slide will be like, right? The name of the school, Teenstech AI training, Teenstech AI experience. For you put the name of the school, presented by or delivered by or taught by whatever. You put the name of the partners, the 2 partners, right? And you are being addressed by the name of your school. For instance, the name of your school is Allied, Team Allied, Girls Academy, Team Girls Academy, Team this. So yeah, in case you see in the group, I'm like, Team Roy, what's happening? You just know that my school is Royal. That's why they're calling me, so that we don't confuse that. Right. Yes, talking is very important. It's one of the NYSC policy. Someone is asking in the chat if you have to talk in your white shirt, please.
Hello, Blessing. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Is it possible we have like a slide template? You know, like just the slide. How do I describe it? The template for the slide, not the content itself, but just like a template for the slide, so that it will be uniform for all of us. Is it possible to have one like
Okay,
that?
yeah, the template has already been shared now. We shared the slide that Joshua used, and I'm going to share this one with us. I've just told us how it's going to flow, like AI fundamentals, ethics, demo,
Oh,
and
no. That I understand. Not that. Like the
okay,
slide itself. Like for example, now if I'm going to design my own slide, I can decide to use like a different what do you call it? The page of the slide itself. A different. I can decide to use like green and red color or blue and white color, something like that. But what I'm saying is, can we have like
okay,
a grab a template that all of us will use so that it should be uniform?
okay. That's what we are trying to avoid. Number one, the template. They're showing us the exact template. We really want you to use your mind. But for the color, I'm going to share the logo of Teenstech in the group
Oh yeah.
and the logo of NYSC. So you play with the color of logo of you play with the color of the logo, something like that. Just it's all left for you. Sincerely, it's
Okay. No,
left for
I
you.
understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So someone is asking, please, can direction be shared to some places for people that do not know their their way to those places? As I said, the address is already there. It's fine if you don't know the way. That's why you have the contact person of the school, right? You can ask the contact person, I'm coming from here. How do I get there? They would give you the directions. Okay. Any other question, please? All right. In absence of no other question, right? I will
Wait,
need something from
sorry,
us.
I
Okay.
have a question. I have a question. Like,
Okay.
I don't know that it's just me, but this thing you sent about our parent, our partners, I did not see this thing, but I saw the name of the school, the number, the contact person, but not like you and your part, like I am my partner, or any partner, like anybody that has been paid. I don't know that it's just me, so I just want to know so that
Ah,
if if I see it, I'll be able to synchronize it. For like I did not see it in mind. That's what I'm just saying, Sha.
you did not see your partner in yours.
Like any like that
Hello,
partner,
hello.
like that column is
Hello, Blessing.
Yeah, I'm here.
I want to ask him a question. Which app are you using to access the file?
Which app am I using to do what?
No, not you. The person asking that you couldn't find his partner, couldn't see the list. Because if you open it with Google Drive or you open it with WPA, there will be sheet one and sheet two. Sheet one is just the list of schools, 65 public schools and 50 private schools thereabout. Then there's sheet two that contains the list of all the schools and the people assigned to them.
So
okay.
for
Maybe
you,
I'll take it.
even asking, your partner is
Yes.
maybe Okole. That's your partner. And your school is Liver Pen. Address 65 Okopopo Street, Lagos Island, Lagos. So you check very well, please. Maybe open it with Google Docs or Google Sheet. Exactly. Google Sheet will go best. And I just realized that the contact person's number, you put zero, Google Sheet to remove the zero. Please, when you're calling the person, put back zero, I beg, or you put +234. That's it. All right. Any other question? Any other
I
question,
think
please?
there's no other question. Any other question can be sent to the group, so we're able to address.
All right, all right. That being said, I want us to drop a comment about how the 3 days training went. This is for our LinkedIn post. So as you're joining the group now, as you're leaving this call, just in one sentence, in two sentences, however you want to describe, how was the training? Did you think it's something impactful for you, most especially, and for what you're going to now do secondly? So please, that will really be appreciated in the group. Drop in how the training was, the one, the two, the three, and we'll just screenshot it from there and make the post tomorrow on LinkedIn. So thank you so much, everyone, for making our time. Today we had to do it earlier than the two past days because we are preparing for work tomorrow. Have a good night rest and bye. If you join us late, please, you can do well to watch the recordings. And if you've not been really like active from the 2 days, you're preparing your slide, you don't even know what to do. Everything to be done. Thank God for recording. Thank you, Jesus, for recording. So you can just go back, and none of this recording is up to an hour. So it's something you could just plug in and listen to again and be in the same page with everybody. Thank you so much and bye.
Bye, bye. Yes.
Bye.